I'm making the favorite food of the 45 presidents of the United States of America. Beat the election tension with food. Today we're talking about John Adams and hard cider. John Adams was the first vice president under George Washington and was the second president serving one term from 1797 to 1801. He was the primary author of the Massachusetts Constitution, which is the world's oldest functioning written constitution. Adams was an anti-slavery revolutionary who practiced what he preached. Despite being wealthy, he never employed slaves and despised the practice. He was known to be a remarkable political philosopher, as well as his love for hard cider. Cider is often considered America's first beverage and the favorite beverage of the founding fathers. In the early days of America, people did not drink water very often. Diseases such as typhoid fever and cholera were real threats from drinking water. Instead, hard cider was a drink of choice. Even children drank it. Of course, diluted versions. During the American colonial era, the average adult drank over 30 gallons of hard cider per year. To give you some perspective, Americans drink about 2.3 gallons of alcohol per capita annually today, whereas back then they drank 7, and we're talking about pure alcohol here. Cider took a huge dip in popularity following the European Revolution due to the huge wave of German immigrants. You may have guessed it, with them came the rise of beer. Then came the Prohibition, which is often cited as the death of cider. Today, New York is the largest producer of hard cider in the country and the second largest apple producing state. This cider has only been fermenting a week. I'm totally drinking this prematurely for this video. Here I am absolutely failing at the transfer process, then giving up and just pouring it. So how did the cider taste? Despite smelling a bit yeasty and looking a tad cloudy, it actually tasted like Strongbow cider. It wasn't very sweet or tart, but it definitely had alcohol, and that's a thumbs up for me.